March 22nd, Daily Devotional. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom. Proverbs 15:33. Freedom to choose or to reject, freedom to obey God's commands or to go contrary to them, freedom to make himself happy or miserable. For it is not the mere possession of freedom that makes life satisfying. It is what we choose to do with our freedom that determines whether or not we shall find peace with God and with ourselves. What are you doing with the freedom God has given you for his glory? Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Susan Diamond Paints. I'm Susan. So let me show you my new pen. That's my pen I got from Jim's Handmade Pens from the sale of the block. Can't think of the name, what they call the blocks. Anyway, it was a sale of a blank. That's what it is, about a selling a blank, and I picked it out. I said, okay, make me a pen, and I want two ends on it, two single ends. So it's a little bit thicker than my other pens, which we'll see how that does. I might like it. May do better on my hand. We'll see. And it's the two bumps. So I was like, yeah, I hadn't gotten a pen from him lately, so I have another one, but I don't really know where it is. I was thinking this one came, but I don't think so. I think it's a different pen. I don't know where. It's somewhere. That's all I can say, is somewhere. So let's see. Today is Tuesday. Played some Dreamlight last night. Watched some videos today. Discovered that on something that I would like to do in Dreamlight I can't do because I can't get access to it because of the nature versus nurture feeling, the stuckness that I can't get past. I can't do it, so I seriously was thinking about restarting. I mean, seriously thinking today about doing it. I'm like, I really don't want to because I don't have to unlock everybody again. But then there'll be things that I'd do differently. But I told Les, I said, some people's been waiting 6 months. They've been locked this way. So I put a ticket in with Dreamlight, Game Loft's website, and explain my issue. Hopefully they can force it through on my player ID that shows that I found the ingredients and I can go on about the quest. But I told Les, I'm going to give them 2 weeks to get it fixed, and after that I may start over, although I'm seriously thinking about doing it tonight anyway. Might as well just get started on it, but I don't know. I don't want to, but then I could probably just film everything and maybe do little time-lapse videos on here for you so you could see it. For those of you who don't have any interest in playing the game, but you know, I talk about it so much, I can at least give you a little video with it. I talk about that all the time about doing it, but then when I get in there to play it, I don't feel like recording it, so that's kind of where we are. I don't know. I think it'd be violating, but people do it all the time, do streams and stuff on YouTube for Disney Dreamlight, so I don't know. But yeah, that's what I did. I played last night until I got I was doing Olaf's quest and I'm doing Anna's quest, so I got a bunch of quests I'm doing right now, and then still trying to get those last 2 star path items that I can get before the season's over with, so I'm still trying to do that. Yeah, because if I start over, I definitely want to start when the star path ends, and then it gives me time to get myself going good before the new one starts. And then I was thinking, well, I could start a new game and get through all that and do his thing like right, his quest, the Scar quest right, and then then when the new Star Path game comes out, then go back to my old game and do it on there until I get myself caught up far enough that when the whatever the Centennial Path is, or when the new Star Path comes out for whatever it is, then I can work on it and do it. but I won't have any of the previous stuff. But I don't have all the previous stuff anyway, because yeah, I didn't start, you know, like everybody else did, so I'm missing out on stuff anyway. So I don't know, just still thinking about it. It wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. I just think about all the quests and things you had to do. That must be as far as it goes. I'm sticky there, but not there. Okay, I was trying to figure out where the bottom of the paper is, so I can give myself a line and say, okay, that's not sticky, so that must be on the paper right there. Yep, getting into the arm now, the little girl's arm. So, talked to my mom today. I talk to her once a week. She said she saw my stuff on Facebook, but hasn't watched my channel lately, so I told her, I said, I got an overall view on my channel now, so you can actually see what it looks like of what I'm doing as opposed to really close. You can't tell anything. I only did that for the mystery, so y'all wouldn't know what the picture was. But yeah, I figured on this one, you could at least see everything, how everything's fitting in, how it's going. So you have that. Been watching, started Fastest in America episode today during lunch, so started watching that. Season 4, episode 2. It's on, watch it on YouTube TV since it's done on Discovery right now. Now I figured out why now it's not on Discovery. I thought for a while there that the show wasn't popular enough, but they're in the middle of a lawsuit right now, so that's why. I think that's why it's not on Disney Plus. Not Disney, Discovery Plus. I think that's why. And then I was watching yesterday, I got kind of tickled. I was watching the guy that I watch, Mr. Star Sky for the Disney Dreamlight. He's the stuff I watch just to get all the good information. That's how I kind of found out about something I wanted to do and I can't do because of where I am in the Scar Quest. That I won't ever be able to do it until I get past that. He was talking about selling things for his YouTube channel because he's talking about doing his taxes and how, you know, what I guess state or whatever gets so much out of your YouTube channel as far as your taxes are concerned, and then you only get so much. And I think he ended up having to pay or something like that. I don't know. Apparently his job is doing the YouTube channel. So he was talking about that and about how, you know, about selling things on his shop. Through his channel, like channel related things. And he's like, well, I can't sell anything Disney. He said, because Disney will crack down on you. Disney is very, very protective of their stuff, which they are. I'm trying to figure out where this is, y'all. I have to peel it up, I think. Let's see. Let me see where you are. Okay, that is it right there. So that's where my line's going to be. Just to make sure that this is it. This is the bottom of the line right here. Okay, good. Alright, so, but anyway, he was talking about things he was going to do, but he said, you know, you can't do Disney related things because Disney cracks down on you, and Disney does. I don't care who you are and what you do. Disney is very protective of their stuff. And they will crack down on you if you use it, so that's why I don't plan on using any of their stuff anywhere. You got a Disney picture, you might as well forget it. Don't be selling it. They'll crack on you for it. But, yeah. So, but he was talking about doing t-shirts, like with his logo. He said, why can't you do my logo? He says, because it's Disney logo, it's Dreamlight logo. He said, I can create maybe my own logo. He said, I have another logo for another channel. He said, nobody can use that. He said, it's a pretty cool logo. So he's talking about doing that, but then he's talking about t-shirts. Like, so he said, you know, he priced getting a printer that prints the vinyls. I think it's the vinyls. He he called it something, I can't remember now what it is, but not really the vinyl, but you know, that transfer material that you use as the heat press iron. Transfers is what I call it, but you know. Anyway, uses that, the heat press. So I had to look see what symbol it was really. I guess it's A with a cross through it. I mean a line through it. It was saying A with a line through it. But he said that, you know, he looked he looked at the company doing it after he priced how expensive the printer and the heat press or iron press is. You know, like I need one for t-shirts. How expensive that is. He said then you do go to a company, he says, and then you split profit with them. You give them the design, they create the shirts. He said, which it would be easier than creating the transfers and putting them on the shirts. He said, because it's number one, I don't know what color to do for shirts because everybody has different tastes. He says, number two, he says, I'd have to get like extra large and extra extra large and extra 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 large. He said, because America's got a problem. Y'all, I fell out when he said that. I laughed. I was like, because America has a problem. Extra large and extra extra large and extra 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 large, because you know America has a problem. I just thought it was funny, but anyhow. So he's talking about that. Well, he didn't want to have a whole bunch of colors. He said, but they would, you know, they have all the colors, and they would, you know, dictate this. They would have all the sizes, and then you split the profit. So he's talking about that, and was asking people, you know, would you buy a shirt like for $15? And some people were talking about, well, some people, you know, sell it for this. Like you want to make some kind of profit on it, but you know. But yeah, so he was talking about that, raising money for his channel. And my thing on this is, if you're getting money from the channel, and yes, I understand if this may be your job and that's it. I mean, number one, you got to be making enough, period, for it to be your job. And then number two, you should have figured out the tax thing like a long time ago. But if you have to pay taxes, you have to pay taxes. I mean, that's it. Find something else for next year. I don't know what to tell you on that one, but I mean, he was that's what he was talking about, copyright, because he was talking about something about using a clip for something, and he said if YouTube cracks down on you for the copyright, number one, you can only violate a copyright for like I think 3 times, and then they'll ban your channel. I think is what he said, but. He says, you know, if you violate a copyright, he said that affects your monetization, because that's not like you don't lose like a monetization on part of the video. If you just have this whatever copyright violation that you have in part of your video, he said that hits the whole monetization of the whole video. So because you lose money there. So he said, or it goes towards, you know, the whatever the creator for whatever, like song or what have you, whatever it is you're violating on a copyright law. So he's talking about that too. Which I had my friend from across the pond did the song. He's put it through SoundCloud now. He thinks now that it has his data on it, his metadata. That's the data that's associated with the song, that I shouldn't get hit for a copyright violation. So if I do want to use his music for like a time lapse, or you know, just audio for a video that I don't have commentary for, that I could use it to not get hit with the copyright violation that YouTube was trying to hit me with when I was first using it, because I had to cut parts of the song out to have it on the video. But yeah, it's just a lot of different things you got to go through to get monetized. But I mean, it would be an freaking joy to actually do the channel and make money off of it, and that'd be my job, like you know, these gamers are doing. But that's not me. Gotta work at my regular job, which today I talked to the crazy lady, but I'll be surprised if she pays anything, so we'll see. She's like, yeah, I expected you to call me back. It's like, well, it's kind of like this. Somebody else is going to call you, so there was no point in me calling you. So that's calling twice. And I told her, I said, I'm just responsible for this part. I said, I can't help you with anything else. I said, so, you know, we're giving you this time frame to get this done. And there you go. So, we'll see if she gets it done or not. I don't know. But then today was just another one of those days, just playing catch-up day. Then I got an email, said, oh, you know, we're behind on this and we need you to send all this. I'm like, yeah, I can send it. That's actually what I was working on. It just never fails when I'm working on it. It's when I get the email, oh, we know that, you know, you've been working on this, but, you know, we're trying to get things done too. Could you, you know, hurry up or whatever? And, you know, it's kind of like, well, I was working on it. But yeah, you'll get it today, I promise. And she did. Then I got a couple of issues that aren't right, so I got to go back tomorrow and fix them and figure that mess out. So yep, craziness happens. That's all. I kind of like the pen. And then I got Randa's Crafty Corners Mud, the lemon one in here, and it seems to be working very nicely in the pen. I got it in both ends, so all I gotta do is flip my end when this one runs out or is not as sticky. Then I just flip the end on the pen. So I like the pen though. Feels good in my hand. I gotta find my other one because I don't know where it is. It's gotta be somewhere though. It might be in my closet over here. So I have checked my email for my Diamond Art Club for the Looney Tunes because I expected them to come. They should be coming soon. They're supposed to come today, but they came in the UPS or FedEx, or I think it's the USPS facility a little late yesterday morning or early this morning, but still came in later than they thought. So it's supposed to be shipped and I should get it tomorrow. So I might tomorrow take this picture off and I'll pull up make my table flat and do an unboxing on one of the Looney Tunes. And then I might also do an unboxing on my everyday craft deals. One of those pictures too. I may do just a whole bunch of unboxing videos and then rotate them out. You know, maybe one a week for the next couple of days. I mean, next week, couple of weeks, I should say, because that would be a lot. Because plus, there's something I want to try anyway while I got them unboxed. So that's what I may do tomorrow. Just depends. If I move the picture tonight and move my table and make it flat, I'll be able to do it tomorrow. Even if the Diamond Art Club ones don't come, I may just do a video on the everyday craft deal ones that I needed to do. Trying to figure out again what color. So, yep, got that to do. Alright, I picked this color out, and then here I'm looking, okay, I was going to say, oh, I poured out too many. There's like three or four. It's like, good gracious. It's like, ugh, Susan, pay attention. Oh, but I'll be glad when I get at least this part done and caught up to where the end of the clear sits, because I'm going to move it over and work way over there on the chair again and come back across. So there we go. So I know that I just did not pick these for no reason. There's some up here, and that's why. There's some in the face. So that's what I'm getting. So yep. So that's my game plan for tomorrow, hopefully. Depending on what I get done. I want to get this whole square done right here tonight. Trying to find the edge. I think that's it right there. Yeah, because I just need to go by what's above me. And watched a little bit of the video, last night on Jackie and Shadow, and then he was kind of sleepy, so we didn't watch too much after that. Too much on them. Alright, I got all that out for nothing. All that out for nothing. Okay, that's part of the face. I'll do that one. Trying to do what I can in the second tray colors before I have to get into the first tray colors. Okay, shaky, shaky. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Alrighty. Alright, let's do the diagonal ones. Yeah, we'll do them. Go backwards in the colors here. I think that's about it, really. I don't have a lot to tell you today because a lot didn't happen today. I was just trying to do my job stuff, and like I said, I'm just really leaning towards starting over on Dreamlight. Just really don't want to. Ugh, I just dread the thoughts of it, because it's like, oh, you have to go through the whole story thing, create your character, and no, I ain't doing that right now. I'm not in the mood, so I will just do like I'm normally doing, go through, get my vegetables, sell my grilled veggie. That's not gonna stick, that's not open. Grilled veggie trays, and sell all my vegetables, and still trying to figure that out too about, you know, oh, I moved my house. I had my house in the plaza, or the meadow, and I moved it into the the Glades of Valor. And the second part that's open, that's kind of near the little ice castle thing. Because I was going to grow my, planting my 5x6, my 30 plot holes, and do it for all the veggies, because I'll have the room too. And I was like, well, I need to move my house near to where I would grow my crops so that I can like run in my house when I need energy, as opposed to making whatever meals I'm making for energy. So I was like, that would be a good idea to do that, just run inside my house, and then I can also drop my crops and stuff off, you know. But my crops are going to be, you know, not crops, but like, you know, if I'm doing any kind of flower picking and mining, and that's what I got to do, is I got to do mining and flower picking first, because I'm trying to get those two quests done, and that's mining and flower picking. Well, it's not really flower picking, but there's a couple of flowers I got to get to make something, so I got to go get those to make something, to make the arch. So I need the colors to do that. Is that all of those right there? Yep, I believe so. Okay. There's all of that symbol. I got a few of those. But you know, it's kind of like one of those things you always think, oh, well, if I had to start over, what would I do differently? And there's things I would do differently. I would, you know, focus on buying more things in Scrooge's store, and things I missed out on the first time around. So there's good things and bad things. I might just run around and not worry about unlocking anybody. Just kidding. But I could work on getting my Dreamlight duties and get all my Dreamlights together to unlock everybody and get everybody unlocked at one time. Ooh, I could do it that way. That would be a hot mess. Just have everybody unlocked. And then have everybody running around the freaking area. That'd be so funny. Then I had everybody's quest together. Oh, it's just sad. Just yeah. It's the excitement. Look, there's one right there. Excitement of doing it, just the dread of doing it. Going through the whole storyline. Me. I'm trying to look for all these. Do I got any more? I know I had some over here, I thought. Do I have any? Any? Nope, I don't see any, but I'll probably find them later. I'll probably find it later. Alright, that, no. That, no. Those, yes. Okay. Yes, those, yes. I could record it and time lapse it for y'all so y'all would see it. You know, nothing wrong with that. That would be a video I could put in between the whip and ramble randomness. I think I'm gonna have to turn this light on again so I can see. It's getting dark. Yeah. Les is like, he's complaining because he's putting videos on his YouTube channel, gaming videos, and I told him about the trick that Chef Diamond told me. Chef Diamond told me about doing your hashtags. So I told him about that. So he's putting them, I think, in his description, but not in his titles. But I was telling him, hey, you do this in your titles. Just put your like hashtag COD for Call of Duty. MW for Modern Warfare. I don't know what you do for Fortnite, but what you do, but hashtag Fortnite, I guess. Yeah, he gets a little frustrated. I tell him, I said, you just have to keep putting videos out. Just what YouTube sees. I'm gonna turn that light on, y'all. I can already tell. Can't see what I'm picking up. We went out and walked today before supper. So as soon as I got off work, I came in and said, you ready to go walk? He goes, yeah. So we did our walk. It's probably like, it's not quite a mile. It's about 7/10 of a mile. And that's what we walked, 7/10 of a mile. Kind of wore me out. I'm out of shape again, so right there. Oh, come here. Go right there. Okay. Ooh, it's a little off one here because it's part of the sweater, part of the face, part of the arm, part of the overall of the dress. So, yep. Alright, this looks like it's going to be a 30-minute video because I don't have a lot to tell you, and I'm just going to go back and work and then watch catch up on my YouTubers. Get on there. Catch up with my peoples. See what's going on. I can do this one right here. I can do this one right here with you. Do this one. The pink color. There we go. Oh me. I didn't listen to any of my audiobook today. And then of course Audible sends me a postcard in the mail and says, hey, you have 23 credits. We're in March, y'all. Okay. I used them last. I did the 2-for-1 sale, so I got 2 books for 1 credit. I've done that. Yeah. And then like I said, I was listening to one of the Audible originals. That doesn't cost anything. That's a free listen, so. But I didn't finish it today. I could have finished it today, but I had to think a little bit with what I was doing, so I couldn't concentrate listening. I did the listening later to like the YouTube channel stuff that I watch. Listen to Phil Robertson's podcast today. Cy was on there. I miss him. So they were kind of talking about how, you know, the internet talks about how Phil has died and how Cy has died, and then how Cy has died. It was like car wreck and COVID and, you know, all this other crazy stuff. And so just talking about how, ooh, the internet lies to you. Boy, it doesn't tell the truth at all. And then how Jace's Twitter account's been hacked and how he's selling IBM, not IBM, Apple MacBooks and tablets and things like that out of China, I think, and all that craziness involved in that. He still hasn't, I don't think he still has access to his Twitter account, so just crazy, just crazy. The world is crazy. But it was good to listen to Cy, because, you know, I miss him from the Duck Dynasty days, because he's so crazy. But he does, he's very, you don't get this really, you didn't, or at least I didn't really get it when I watched Duck Dynasty. Cy's really down to earth type guy. He's not as crazy as it made him seem like. At least I don't think so, at least from watching just that little episode today when I was watching it on YouTube. They pretty much just talked about crazy, all kind of crazy things. So, okay, is that all that color? Yeah, alright, so good. This probably gives it about a 30-minute video now. So, I'm going to stop the video here. Get a little bit today, not a lot. I just don't have a lot to tell you. If I start over tomorrow for Disney Dreamlight, I might have something to tell you tomorrow. And that's also if I give you a little bit of the video footage. If I can set it up on my Xbox. The only thing is it goes to my OneDrive account. And the OneDrive didn't have all that extra space on there because it's not, because that's where my email sits too. Alright, trying to see what color I need next. I do need that color. I'm being stupid. I need that color. A few, but I need it. I need a few of these. Yep, so I gotta figure it out, because I gotta figure if I can get it, if it saves. I wish I could put it up with my Dropbox, but I have the room in my Dropbox. It's where I put my YouTube videos. That's how I have room. I don't know. I could move it from OneDrive to my Dropbox. Just, you know, it depends on how big the video is. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Just in there thinking about it, having to create the avatar again. I mean, it didn't take me long to do the first one. A lot of people got involved in making their avatar. So that's what they're dealing with, kind of your character there. Okay, alright, that's all of that one. Good, okay. Got a little bit there. Okay, triangle, get your triangles. A few of those, yep. Like I told you I was going to end this, and I'm still just sitting over here talking to you. Let me fill these in right here. I hope I get my Diamond Art Club ones tomorrow. That'd be nice to take a little break and film some unboxing and bagging videos. Try my phone thing out. I gotta try something out. See if it works. Yep. Oh, mercy. Still watching Grey's Anatomy though. Oh, forget about things, about how things happen. You're like, oh yeah. Well, that's when so and so got together. That's right, you know, crazy stuff like that. Just helps me relax. Ooch. Get back up there. Okay, is that all of that one? The triangles, that's what it is, the triangle. I don't see any more. Don't see no more triangles. Alright, I'm gonna be stopping it for real now. Alright, so I will chat with y'all again later. Like I said, if I start over, I'll try to see about recording it so y'all can watch it and see the crazy game that I've been playing. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch to my second box. Alright, y'all. I will talk with y'all later. Y'all have a great Tuesday night, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.